LCCDC started as a housing authority in 1992 and evolved from a housing authority into a county-wide economic development organization. And we started the organization as a revolving loan fund to help small businesses. And since that time, that loan fund, from starting with $400,000, is now about $4.5 million, and we have loans active throughout the region. In 1999, what was the next kind of big leap from housing into community development, Jan Tusick and I got to talking about the need to be able to help local agriculture and do some value added. We talked about community kitchens, etc. So that kind of launched our cooperative development and grew into the Food Enterprise Center.
We're a food processing facility. I mean, we're a 13,000 square foot facility, fully capable of doing scale processing. And these are things that are really critical when you want to develop value-added agriculture.
Our history of the organization is growth through the 4 pillars of community and economic development. Community development is not a singular thing. It's not economic development, it's not housing, it's not infrastructure, it's not jobs. All of them are reliant upon each other to grow a successful community.
Our Cooperative Development Center helps co-ops from the beginning stages. When people come to us, they have an idea for a co-op, but they don't know how to get started. We help them with the group come together, with group facilitation, figuring out if that idea is really feasible or not. In the Ronan Co-op Brewery, we had a group of community members who wanted to see a brewery on their main street and wanted to revitalize a main street area. Come together, they all put in a small share, and together they were able to capitalize a brand new business. So it's really a powerful model.
They told us how to be a co-op. The board of directors were not experienced cooperative board of directors, and so we needed help in learning how to be a cooperative.
They gave guidance as to what laws and what steps we needed to take to bring this to the table.
Co-ops are about coming together and making something happen. You don't have to wait for someone from the outside to do it. You can just go ahead and do it yourselves.
The primary tasks of the Business Center are providing one-on-one advocacy to small businesses, and I say small because that's 200 employees or less. The second part of that is to provide them with specialized training or development needs as they may come to us and request. The third part is to grow their business or to acquire another business, oftentimes requires access to capital, and that is probably one of our greatest assets. We have a loan portfolio that gives us the ability to support these small businesses and also to provide bridge funding with regional banks and local community banks to assist in building capacity in the community with our loan funds.
We're doing a really exciting project right now. We are working with the Western Montana Growers Co-op, and we are doing the Farmers to Families Food Box Program.
We wanted to address a couple of issues with this project that came about because of the COVID-19 pandemic. One being the economic challenges farmers were facing with the closures of schools and restaurants and losing a lot of their markets. Additionally, families were facing economic challenges with job losses, issues with accessing food, and this project really is able to address both of those issues at the same time, providing farmers with a place for their produce to go and payment for that produce, and for families to access local produce and nutritious food in a time where many are in need.
Because I'm on disability, I don't get full food stamps, so I get like $16 a month when COVID's not here. If it wasn't for the food banks, I'd go hungry.
As a farmer, I really appreciated being part of the Farmers to Families program, just knowing that the produce that we're growing went to help hungry Montanans. Yeah, it's just a really great feeling.
Especially in these difficult times, we want you to know how fortunate we feel to be living and working with people like you here in Western Montana. Improving the quality of all of our lives in an environmentally progressive, culturally respectful, and economically sustainable way is our greatest priority. We are fortunate enough to be the stewards of an absolutely gorgeous part of the United States and the world. And we take that very seriously at Mission West, and I think that we can achieve all three of these objectives, and it's very much in the spirit of Western Montana.
We have touched a considerable number of people and businesses and lives and have brought well over $100 million of grant and development funds into our communities and regions to use to leverage their own growth and development. I am looking forward to see the new directions that the organization takes. Yes, at its heart will be the communities and the people of Western Montana, but I expect change and growth and all of those wonderful things to continue to unfold as the new energies and young people come on and have new dreams that they can realize.